Think about the food you eat on any given day. Usually, I wake up, and the first thing I do is eat breakfast. Then, I'll go to class and have a snack. At some point, I'll eat lunch, and eventually, I'll eat dinner. Sometimes, I'll even have a late-night snack. My food concerns consist of wondering what I will eat next. However, for some people, their concern is when will I eat next. From 2010 to 2012, an estimated 870 million people worldwide were undernourished. That is 12.5% of the global population, a majority living in developing countries. Being undernourished is not just being underfed. It can mean underfed nutritious foods necessary for a healthy life. Food insecurity, or the lack of consistent access to adequate food, is a household-level economic and social condition. Hunger, however, is an individual-level physiological condition. In 2008, 49.1 million people in the United States lived in food-insecure households, including 16.7 million children. In Alabama alone, the food insecurity rate is 19.2%, while the child food insecurity rate is 26.7%. Because of limited resources and varying life circumstances, many people can be adversely affected by food insecurity. One major problem that goes along with this is obesity. As you can see from the maps, obesity rates are getting worse in the United States and especially Alabama. The key factors contributing to this epidemic are limited resources, a lack of access to healthy and affordable foods, fewer opportunities for physical activity, the cycle of food overeating and food deprivation, high levels of stress, greater exposure to the marketing of unhealthy products, and limited access to health care. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, makes a difference in the lives of millions of Americans across the country. However, in some cases, the benefits received are too low to allow families to purchase the nutritious food they need to feed their families healthy meals on a daily basis. After paying for housing, energy, healthcare, and other expenses, many low-income households have little or no money left to spend on food without food stamp benefits. In addition, most food stamp households report that their benefits do not last them the entire month. Many of these food insecure people are forced to turn to food pantries and soup kitchens. That is why I chose to volunteer at the East Alabama Food Bank and the community market. Although it is clear that Alabama is not the only place affected by food insecurity, the best way to make a change in the world is to start where you can make a difference. In my case, volunteering with the East Alabama Food Bank and the community market is doing just that. The food bank is a nonprofit organization that collects donated food to feed those suffering from food insecurity. Volunteers organize and sort the pantry and assist in a variety of little projects, such as repackaging food donated by sponsors such as Panera Bread and Gigi's Cupcakes. I spent most of my time in the repack room. Here, we would sort and repackage all of the baked goods donated that were unable to sell the day they were made. For the cupcakes, we had to sort them into smaller plastic containers in order to be evenly distributed among the varying organizations the food bank donates to. For Panera Bread, we had to sort them into sealed bags using the heat sealer as pictured here. Each box had to carry a certain weight of bread for proper distribution among the varying organizations. If we weren't in the repack room, we were out sorting food donated by larger companies such as Publix or Winn-Dixie. We would separate out the spoiled food from the stuff that was still good and in good condition. I'm sure you've noticed by now, most of the food that we deal with at the food bank isn't necessarily the most nutritious food items. We get very few fruits and vegetables and other healthy items, and the stuff that we do get, people usually don't want to buy. The same holds true for the community market, an extension of the food bank that assists over 900 households each month. Just like the food bank, we do receive some fruits and vegetables from time to time. However, they're usually not in the best condition and not very appealing. In addition to that, it's hard for the people at the community market to sell the fruits and vegetables, even if they're giving them away for free. They believe most people don't have the time or don't even know how to cook them. Because unhealthy items like these shown here are always readily available, many people lack vital nutrition in their daily diets. After volunteering, it is clear that food insecurity can lead to undernutrition as well as overnutrition, in turn leading to obesity. Now looking at Alabama's ranking in countrywide food hardship, I feel like I've begun to make a difference. One small act can lead to a big change. For me, the change is knowledge. Now I understand part of the issue is what foods are available to those in need, not just how much food is available. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program is essential for hunger prevention in the U.S., but its exclusive focus on food quantity contributes to the malnutrition and obesity plaguing our nation. As a country, we need to help shift the focus to quality, or we will forever be stuck in the hunger-obesity paradox. As a culture, we have control over our values, of our beliefs that motivate our actions in life. If we value quality over quantity, we can help change what food is produced and bought, therefore changing the mentality and hopefully the utilization of the SNAP program and other assisting organizations. This is just one way to raise our standards so that all people have the opportunity to live a healthy life, not just those who can't afford it.